MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Nate Pearson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to third. Molitor scoops it up, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Now the 1-1 pitch. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is to get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The first baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and that's the 1st out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Molitor. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the 1st.
In now, Joe Carter. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting it. The third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. The 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Good morning.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. A runner at second, nobody out. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Rendell Gritcher. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. One and 2. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead it 2-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. David Ortiz would be next. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Into center field, line drive base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, David Ortiz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carter will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, John Olerud. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Evans is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the 3rd baseman, Paul Molitor.
Next to bat for Toronto, Paul Molitor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. So striding in, Dwight Evans as we begin the top of the fourth. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers. A base hit in his first trip. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there. 2 down.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. The 1-1. is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
That's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate, Ted Williams. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Carter will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jimmy Fox. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, David Ortiz. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Dwight Evans. Fastball well outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trent Thornton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Evans rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Grichuk is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Blue Jays 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 16.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in for the Jays, Roberto Alomar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Darwinzon Hernandez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Into the box, John Olerud. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Paul Molitor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Two out here and a runner at second. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. The 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Alomar has a play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. At the plate, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Devers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings. Hit
in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. There's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Austin Bryce will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Austin Bryce.
Teoscar Hernandez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Blue Jays held in check. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 24, Dwight Evans.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Evans, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bichette's got it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Trevor Hildenberger is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Rendell Grichuk. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time. This is line to left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 2-1.
Ball that's outside.
Well hit to right, but foul. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line towards center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Paul Molitor. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Taylor, a 27-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays held in check. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ryan Borucki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Dustin Pedroia. The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Standing in, Ted Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
So striding forward now, Jimmy Fox. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's just 2 for 9. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Right
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 16.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding in, Roberto Alomar. He went deep back in the 5th. Two out with a man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-3 the final score today. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.